You're on the rant couch where I rant about whatever my $10 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one's for Jack's boy, who says, rants about simps or simping in general. Should you do it? Pros and cons. Have you done it? Should I do it? I'm lonely? Simping, I mean, I've kind of ranted about this already because I talked about my Of Simpson Cucks video. Um, and I also recorded a follow-up to that. But this one's kind of more specifically about simps themselves and whether you should do it. I would say no. Do not simp for anyone, ever. It's bad. It's a bad idea. I think that ideally, to me, a relationship like that is just not worth having. Like, the only thing that makes a relationship valuable to me is the idea of, like, the mutual respect of the idea that you are, like, working together. You know, like, a simp is essentially, like, I mean, it's a parasocial relationship. It's like you are obviously simp has a very, very broad definition, but to me what causes someone to be a simp essentially is I'm just going to do whatever you say so you'll pay attention to me. Like whatever I am required to do to have your attention, that is what I am going to do. So does that mean I have to give you money? Does that mean I have to, take you to the mall every day? I don't know. Whatever it takes to get your attention, that's what I'm going to do. And, like, it's not that I'm against the idea of, like, an attention economy into which I participate. But I really think that you need to be clear that, like, it's fair for both of you. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm sure there must be simps who are happy out there. Like if anybody's seen the Tiger King documentary, the bitch who killed her husband, her new husband, is like the most if you look at his face first of all, before you ask yourself if you're gonna be a simp, look at that man's face. That's what your face looks like when you simp for long enough. So if you want your face to look like him, he looked like somebody who was completely content being a simp. Like he had resigned himself to that. That is his life. I am going to treat this woman as my personal goddess and just do whatever she says, and I will be rewarded for that by her attention on some level. The bigger the simp, the less attention necessary for the reward. And so, being a simp is basically telling yourself, like, I've decided that what makes me happy is my usefulness to this other person, and I do not require anything in return. I only require, like the bare minimum. I require a relationship that I know is uneven, that I know the other person is getting more out of it than I am, and that is okay. And you know what? Maybe that's a powerful sentiment, I mean, it's essentially like a religious sentiment towards somebody. But I really think that, you should have the self-respect to believe that you deserve to have better than that. That, that this person can compromise with you. They are capable of finding a relationship with you that works, and if they will not respect you enough to attempt to find that, then they are not worth your time. You can find somebody who can compromise with you and where you can both benefit from the relationship beyond, just the emotional comfort of knowing that you were useful to your fucking, goddess. It's like, I think that being a simp is basically being like, I'm too much of a coward to pursue a relationship in which I have to have control or make demands. So I'm just going to give over all the control and let you make all the demands, and and I'll just do whatever you say because I need your attention so badly. Is that fair? Does that seem like what simping is?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Personal goddess.